I think it's time for another Starlink update. And the whole thing pisses me off more than you can possibly imagine. For those of you that don't know the drama that's been unfolding in the last month and a half with Starlink, click on my other videos that I have attached. That'll get you all caught up. We were on the road for a year and a half and struggled so hard with internet, getting something that was reliable enough for us both working remotely to have. And we really thought Starlink was going to solve our problems. However, when we went to order Starlink a couple months ago, before we went south for winter, we had all kinds of problems. The first dish that they sent us that we ordered directly from Starlink was used, and it absolutely was damaged. It could not get power to it whatsoever. Starlink doesn't have any customer service. You just have to submit a ticket and wait for them to reply. It did take them about 4 days to get a reply, and all they did was send us a return label and tell us that they were reshipping out a new one. And unfortunately, they were shipping it to our home address, which we were no longer at because we had already started traveling. Starlink did show up the day before Thanksgiving, but we were already in Texas at that point. So we had to have a friend run over to the house and then forward the shipping on to us. Cost us another $50 to get it shipped down to Texas. And we also had to stay in Texas an additional 3 days than what we were originally planning, just waiting for that Starlink to get to us. So here's what truly pisses me off about this whole situation. We got the second one, we plugged it in, and as soon as it mapped to our phone and it instantly found the satellite, we had Wi-Fi. And it's fucking awesome. So now I'm like even more upset about it because it was such a giant nightmare to get it. But then the minute that we had, it works great. And I had totally convinced myself that this was it. We were not going to go with Starlink. We were going to cancel it. We were going to send it all back. It was going to be done. But then I get it. We've now been to Texas, New Orleans, Bay St. Louis, Mississippi, Alabama, and now Florida, and we've been using Starlink, and it's working freaking perfectly. Yeah. I think we're going to keep it for a while. But it doesn't make me happy that we had to go through all of that freaking work for it. So, take it as you will. You decide if you want to fight for it or not. But it wasn't a fun journey.